Welcome back here on the Senior Network. I'm your host, Greg Fulton, and I'm so honored to be joined by Mabe'l Cline, Integrity Home Care. Good to see you.
It's good to see you again, Greg.
And you are Director of Clinical Operations, is that right?
That is correct,
Okay.
yes.
Tell me a little bit about that role. What's that mean?
Well, I handle all the clinical aspects of the company.
Sure.
Deal with the staffing.
Okay.
Making sure that I check on all our clients. I do the supervisory visits of all our clients.
Case management, all that kind of stuff, right?
Everything, yes.
Good. So that probably answers my question. So you are open for business right now?
Absolutely, yes, we are.
Are you busy?
Very.
Good for you.
Very busy.
And I think we, a lot of us are starting to see that now. People are getting more confidence that, you know, they've been taking care of their own family members. They need to go back to work, right? So they're calling us. They need that help.
They're calling for respite.
Exactly.
They need that
They
respite.
need the respite care.
They do.
And back to the point of you doing the case management, you're also a registered nurse, correct?
That's correct, yes.
Tell me how you got into that.
Oh, well, it's kind of interesting. Originally, when I was going to college, I decided that I was going to be a linguist.
Okay.
So that was my passion at the time, I thought.
Right.
So then, can't really tell you what happened, but I ended up in nursing school. And that was my passion. It was just in my heart and in my soul, and I just love it. And I love taking care of people. I love being there for them. And if you ask me if I was to do something differently, what would I do? I don't know what to say, what I would do. I don't know anything different than being a nurse, being a caregiver, caretaker.
Well, you do a fantastic job. I hear about you all the time.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, tell us a little bit for the viewers that don't know. Integrity Home Care. What are your different service levels? What are your offerings to people?
We have homemakers.
Okay.
We have certified nursing assistants. We have companions. We do transportation.
Okay.
We provide that relief for the hospice, as well as the respite for those that just need short amounts of times for whatever reason. They may need to get away and they can't leave their loved one alone. We do anywhere from 4 hours to 24 hours to live-ins.
Okay. Well, for the viewers too, that's a great point you just brought up. A lot of people may just need that safety supervision, but there are also people that don't want to typically go and move into an assisted living or facility because of what's going on, obviously. So you guys can step in and provide that around-the-clock care.
Yes, we can, and we also do medication management.
Perfect.
So
is that done by a registered nurse?
That is done by
that's you.
By me.
Okay. 24-hour care. What's that look like?
We can do in shifts, or we can do the live-in.
Okay.
We'll do 8-hour shifts.
Okay.
Or we can do 12-hour shifts. It all depends on what the client. Whatever they want.
How acute, whatever the need is, right? And I'm assuming that obviously you guys provide the personal protective equipment.
We do. We have goggles. We have the mask. We have, everything, the gloves, everything. Of course, sanitizers.
Yeah.
But nothing works better than good hand hygiene.
Exactly. The basics, right? The things we've been taught.
And of course, we make sure that we disinfect all the areas when we go in, the doorknobs, the countertops, the wheelchairs, the walkers, every shift.
Okay, good. And Mabe'l, if I'm watching this and I'm interested for a family member, what are the steps I need to take to start services with you and find out more about it?
All you have to do is call us, give us a call. I would speak with you and invite you to allow me to come to your home to actually speak with you, because there's nothing better than a face-to-face
consultation.
That way you can answer, you can do a home assessment, you can just do it all on one time right there and then, and they get to know who you are.
Right.
And that right there makes a big difference, just a phone call than a face-to-face.
Yeah, because I'm assuming by hearing what you're saying that you're kind of, even once a family member signs up with you and you have the age trained and prepared to go in and provide the care, you're still very actively involved with case management, right?
Absolutely. I go see my clients every 2 to 3 weeks, 3 weeks at the most.
Yeah.
I always try to be there, always make sure that I'm on top of what's going on with them.
Yeah.
Because it's very important to me.
Well, and for the viewers, I know that some viewers have hired private caregivers, just to do the work, just that's neighbors and people that they know. But I always like to make sure that people understand there is a difference, and that an agency offers a lot of different things. So tell us a little bit about that from, insurance and things like that.
Right. Well, for starters, if someone goes with an agency, they know that we have general liability, we have workman's comp, we're bonded. When we do our onboarding, we do national background checks, we do drug testing, not just for pre-employment, but we also do for random.
Perfect.
And that's sort of things that they don't get if they do it privately.
Exactly. And I think some people don't understand too that the challenge in home care can be making sure that you're scheduled, that you've got all the shifts filled, that someone has care at all times. And if you're with an agency, you have the capacity to do that, correct?
Absolutely. If they're going with someone privately, if that private individual calls out, they don't have anybody.
Yeah.
But if they're going with an agency, if they have a call out, they'll have, they don't have to worry about that because we'll automatically fill that position that it's already, had canceled.
Right.
So.
Mabe'l, always great information and great to see you, okay?
It's good to see you too, Greg.
That's all the time we have. Please email us any comments, questions you may have, and thank you all for joining us here on the Senior Network, where senior care experts come together. We'll see you the next time.